Hi everyone, Scott with CyberScribe.org, and in this video I'm going to show you how to work with snapshots on your KVM virtualization environment here. And as you can see, I'm working with the graphical user interface, the virtual machine manager. CentOS is up and running. I just have down here, I have the just so you can see the disk image that I'm working off of. And up here on the right side, we just have the virtual machine, just command line interface. It's a base install. There's nothing really much to it at this point, but one of the things that's nice about virtualization, and you can also do with you can do it with VMware, but you can also do it, like you can see here, with KVM, is snapshots, and that is this little button here. So what a snapshot is it takes essentially like a that image, that current configuration image that you have on your machine. It takes it and it saves it, and then say I wanted to I make a snapshot, then I go and say I want to put in a Samba file server. I attempt a Samba file server, I screw everything up, I can go back to that snapshot, and it's like I didn't even try to install that file server because it took place after the snapshot. And it's kind of like a moment in time for your virtual machines. So it comes in handy in production, in testing, in practice, and playing around. It's pretty nice to have. So let's just right now, we'll make a quick one, just a base snapshot. Okay, there's nothing really installed here, so you can also put notes down here if you want, and give it a couple seconds. Okay, so you can see here now we have a base snapshot there, and I just have this the file folder open because where the snapshot is located, it's not in a special file. The default here is it saves it to the disk image itself. Okay, so that's why you're not going to be able to say, oh well, let me just delete this file snapshot. And no, the default is it's an internal snapshot, and it goes into the CentOS.qcow2 file right here. So now we have our snapshot, and let's go over here, and let me just show you. We talked about a file server before, so let's go and I'll just show you that Samba is not on here. So we're just going to go ls etc, and we're going to grep Samba, and you see there's nothing there. Okay, so let's go yum install Samba. So Samba, say you want to use your computer there use your machine as a file server for Windows hosts so they can access it. We'll do that, and we'll say yes. We'll give it a couple seconds to do that, and after this, we'll check and see and make sure that number one, that Samba installed correctly. There shouldn't be any problem with that. But then we'll take a snapshot of that, and then we'll go back to the other snapshot. Okay, so Samba's installed. Let's just go and do that. Okay, so now we do have a directory in etc Samba. Why? Because we just installed it there. So let's just go and just triple check it, basically, ls etc Samba. Okay, and then you have your smb.conf file in there. Okay, smbd is the daemon for that, and you can see it's there too. So if I did that which smbd before, it wouldn't have been on there. Okay, so now we have, as you can see, we have the Samba's installed. It's ready to go. Minus your configurations. The point is, it is installed. So what we'll do here is let's go to snapshots. Let's make another snapshot, and we'll say base plus Samba, and then we'll say with Samba installed. Whoop. Pre-config. Okay, so you can also do this too. Let's say you try to configure it and you screw up a whole bunch of stuff, and you did a whole a bunch of steps that maybe you don't know how to revert back to those. Okay, you just do the snapshot here. Alright, so now base plus Samba is running, and like I said, you can put your notes and things like that. So now let's go back and let's go to, so right now, like you can see, Samba is installed. Okay, now let's go to the base snapshot. Remember, this one was with nothing installed. So let's go to the start snapshot here. You get the disk changes since the last snapshot will be created, will be discarded. Okay, so let's click yes. Keep in mind that you're not deleting that because you have this other snapshot up here. Okay, so just keep in mind, just because you get this message, you're not deleting what you did. You still have it saved in this other snapshot. So that's what's nice about these things. Let's click yes, and we will run it. Now, which SMBD? There is none. So let's go to ls etc and we'll grep Samba, and it's not there. You see that? So this is because in the present snapshot that we're working with, this was before Samba was installed. Okay, and well, I think that's enough proof right there, right? There's no Samba directory, and the Samba daemon is not on the system. So let's go back right now, and let's go and just prove that we didn't delete anything. We just moved to an earlier snapshot. Let's go to this one, and we'll give it a couple seconds. And if you can even see, I mean, it saved the actual place where I was. So which SMBD, it's there, and then we can even just go up a couple times and do your ls etc Samba, and that's there. Okay, so this is just a quick kind of proof of concept, but these snapshots really do come in handy, and it's kind of a virtualization term. So it's not only for KVM. I mean, it should be on VMware, or it is on VMware, and even if you're doing Hyper-V or some other kind of business like that. So snapshots, good to know, and you know, hopefully you can kind of see how they work a little bit here. And that's all I had for this video, so I will see you in future videos.